Imagine this is a potential consumer. Try to figure out whether he will whether the consumer can figure out what are you talking about should be taken into account. Here is a green advertising example. A cereal box is labeled recyclable package. The package consists of a paperboard box with a wax paper bag inside holding the cereal. What the advertiser mean by this claim? If you read it very carefully, you will hold the same feeling. Does the claim only refers to the box only, or only refers to the bag, or both? It is ambiguous because you can't get a certain answer from the advertising. As a result, according to FTC's environmental guideline, the claim is deceptive if only the box is recycled, because as for the bag, it's not recycled. So the advertising might be an exaggeration. If the box alone were recycled, a non-deceptive claim would have qualified so as to say, for example, recycled box. It means recycled. This term should be fixed on the box, not on the whole product. So that a consumer reading that claim should be able to figure out whether you are talking about the product, the packaging, or both. If not, chances are that Federal Trade Commission could consider the claim to be false or deceptive. Secondly, to give some substance to the claims, avoiding they are too vague to be meaningful. It means, as an advertiser, you may be required to have competent and reliable scientific evidence to back up such claims. In your green advertising claims, you should use some text, analysis, research, and studies to prove your claims are true and environmental. At last, avoid advertising exaggerate or overstate environmental attributes or benefits. Here is another case. It's a banner advertiser on calendar's publisher website. The slogan is, "Our calendars now contain 50% more recycled content than before." Here is another question. How much recycled content was in the product before? Without history reference, this slogan is ambiguous. If the manufacturer only adds 2% of recycled contents to their products, to 48% exist contents, this claim should be exaggerated. If the advertising cannot answer the question with specificity, a red flag will raise. The claims may be an exaggeration. To boycott false and misleading green advertising claims, here are two countries. They lodged a legal complaint to crack down false and misleading green advertising. In Canada, new guidelines to ban use of green and eco in AdWords without full product lifestyle analysis. In Australia, Ad Watchdog joins worldwide clampdown on firms exaggerating their green claims. In U.S., just as I told you before, Federal Trade Commission is undertaking a review of environmental advertising guidelines. FTC have received more than 10 U.S. states, have received a lot of letters from more than 10 states require stricter rules in advertising green claims. In UK, regulators signal a green and crackdown and will be paying particularly close attention to green claims, so that there will be another stricter rules on crackdown the green advertising claims. Just now I told you about the worldwide advertising claims. Let's turn back to see green advertising in China. Currently, China lack of guidance on green advertising standards. So every green advertising claims is subject to general standards in advertising laws and regulations. As everyone has recognized, it is important to heighten the environmental consciousness of people. So China advertising law is roundable and postscript. As CCTV has launched a green advertising claim program, I think Chinese government will push their time to formulate a new advertising law. I use the act timer to show you the time frame won't be very long. Here is a good news on environmental issues. Is enactment of the recyclable economy law. This law will be another legal foundation to judge false and misleading green advertising claims. Here I will give you an outline of this law. Purpose of legislation to boost sustainable development through energy saving and reduction of pollutant discharge. The scope of application is anyone undertaking production, circulation, and consumption within the PRC and other coastal areas of China. It means foreigners, if he undertake production, circulation, and consumption, will be covered by this law. This law introduces a system to encourage companies to be responsible in the recyclable of their products. We are looking forward to the arrival of this law because after it is promulgated, our environmental legal progress have been improved greatly. Okay, I finished my presentation. Do you have some questions? Thank you.